All right. Speaking of compassion, someone says, how would you advise and guide me on how to embody and express more compassion? And ask how we've been able to learn compassion and express it in our personal lives and to one another.
Well, when you're in touch with your divine self, you feel compassion. And when you're in touch with your ego, you don't feel compassion. And these teachings are all about moving out of the ego into your true nature, your divine self, your goodness, your inner goodness. Everybody knows how to do that. Everybody can do that. It's more a matter of choosing it and then putting your attention in your body and senses and in the present moment and outside the voice in your head. It's the voice in our head that lacks compassion. So when we're identified with that, we just see things from the ego's perspective. So to shift that perspective, you have to shift your attention away from your thoughts about yourself, about your life, about other people. Shift away from your thoughts and just be here in the present moment. And in that place of presence, if you go deeply enough and you stay long enough, there is a sense that all is well and unfolding as it needs to. There is a sense of divine presence imbuing everything, every life, every activity, every experience. And you feel the sweetness and the richness of this crazy human life. And, that is a very different perspective than the ego's perspective of resentment or guilt or anger. Those negative feelings are simply not the truth, and they don't do anything for you. So it really is just a matter of learning to shift your attention and learning to be in your body and senses and in the subtle intuitive realm where your divine self resides instead of the ego's world, which is just thought. The thoughts about me, myself, and I, my life, my past, my future, that person, what I think, all my opinions, all of my judgments, all of that. That is not the truth. You will never find compassion there.
Tina said it well. I think setting a really strong intention, praying for greater and greater compassion. And I'm not that familiar with it, but I know in the Buddhist traditions, there are some wonderful practices for loving kindness, which is compassion. If you feel drawn to that, just like I was saying earlier, try these different spiritual practices and see if it kind of unlocks that quality for you.
Yeah, one of the practices that I introduce in the Awakening Now course at a certain point is sending love to others. That is a really beautiful and powerful practice. Sending love, sending forgiveness. Love and forgiveness are not compatible with the ego's state. So when you purposely choose love or choose forgiveness, you've moved out of the ego state and you're in your divine self and you're choosing it. So, it's a matter of saying, okay, I don't want the ego's hatred and its negativity. I want love and peace. I want forgiveness. I want acceptance. And praying for that also. Pray for it. Give your attention to love. Give your attention to patience, kindness, gratitude, and you will find yourself in the state of your natural state. So that's the practice, is what you give your attention to. That's a moment-to-moment practice, really.